Hey guys, it's your boy. Today we're going to be doing 1920 style cheeseburgers full of awesome keto fat. Join me and I'll show you how to put this together.
All right, guys, so you're going to start off doing 1 pound of bacon in a medium fry pan or a pan with some deep sides here. And then, of course, I'm putting my other cooked bacon over there. You're going to need all this nice bacon grease right here to start your 1920s cheeseburgers. Next thing you're going to need is a whole yellow onion sliced really thin. So I got this beef tallow on Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive. And basically what is beef fat? It's non-hydrogenated, lactose, glutamate, gluten-free, and it is pure grass-fed. So this is a really good substitute for any type of frying oil. Use beef tallow. It used to be used way back in the early 1920s to cook hamburgers, make all kinds of different stuff. It's really good fats. And you can mix this in with some of your other favorite fats like bacon grease and avocado oil and things like that. All right, once it's up to frying temperature, guys, I'm gonna take that whole brown onion that I shredded, and I did it on my mandolin. So what this is gonna do, guys, is you put that onion in there, all right, and it's gonna add flavor to that oil, okay? So you put all the onion in, and what you wanna do is just do it till it's golden brown. And then once it's golden brown, you're gonna remove all the onions out of the oil, leaving just the flavor behind with that beef tallow and that good bacon pork fat. Just look at how delicious that looks already. Now I'm gonna save some of the onions for actually my burger. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna make the actual buns for this. And I got this recipe off of Pinterest. So if you guys, I'll put the description below in the video, but these are really non-eggy and probably one of the best hamburger style buns you can make that's keto. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some almond flour, some cheddar cheese, some Parmesan cheese, some xanthan gum, and 3 eggs, okay? If you're making a big batch, you can double it so you have more buns in the end, but I'll show you how we put this together. All right, guys, so I got my 3 eggs beaten up. I added my 1 cup of cheddar cheese, 4 teaspoons of almond flour, 1 teaspoon of Parmesan cheese, 1/4 teaspoon xanthan gum, and the 3 eggs I beat up. I mixed it all together in kind of like a little thick consistency that you can spoon out onto parchment paper. All right, pretty simple, guys. I spooned about 7 spoonfuls. If you want bigger ones, you can make it 4 to 5 spoonfuls. You can make them any shape you want, really, but just spoon it to the shape you want. And then set your oven for 350. And you're gonna bake these once your oven's at 350 for about 15 minutes. All right, guys, now it's time to pull these guys out of the oven here. And I'm gonna show you kind of what they look like. And you can make them any shape you want. So look at that, guys. Those are keto-friendly hamburger buns, sandwich buns, and they're not all eggy. They taste really good. All right, guys, now it's time to make your patties. Very important though, you want to make sure you use 96% beef, very lean beef. The reason why is we already have 2 kind of fats we're going to be cooking this in. So all the fats from the way we cook it is going to be absorbed. So don't worry, if you add a really high fat beef, you're just going to have an overflow of a bunch of fats. So I'll show you how to prepare this. Today we're making medium-sized burgers. If you want a really big one, just cut this in 4s and make your patty that way. But we're gonna make them pretty thin for this. So I'm gonna show you how many I'm gonna make and how I'm gonna cut this. You're just gonna cut it open, okay? And you're gonna get it in the boat like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go right down the middle, right in half, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it 1 and 2. Now, do you see those little squares there? Those are going to be your patties, okay? We're gonna take one out here and I'll show you how we're gonna do it. I like to take a paper plate because it's mess-free, basically. You're gonna roll into a ball like we kind of do. You're gonna kind of squish it a little bit and you're gonna roll it into a ball like so. Now I'm gonna put it on this paper plate and I'm just gonna press my hand down kind of firmly. It's kind of how they did it back in the day, right? And you're gonna kind of make a thin patty. And you see, when you do it that way, guys, that's a pretty big patty right there, right? So it will shrink up a little bit when we get ready to make it. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer that off of there and I'm gonna set it on a piece of parchment paper. And I'm gonna repeat that process. It looks like we got 6 patties here and I'll show you how we cook it. Okay, I got my patties all made and I just seasoned them lightly with a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning. And now they're ready to go, and I'm gonna cut the parchment paper and stack them on top of each other, ready for frying. All right, the time has come to finally do the most important part and the most fun part, guys. Got my oil all seasoned up, ready to go with that good bacon fat, with that good beef tallow, the beef fat. And then now we're gonna put our patties in and I'll show you how it's done. All right, guys, so we put it in that fat, and now you can see it's starting to cook. And I did turn the heat down to about a medium heat once I get it all nice and hot. All right, guys, now it's time. We just pulled it out. Now I'm gonna put my cheese on top, and I'm gonna put it down in that oil. And just kind of spoon it on top like that, guys. And then go ahead after that and pull it out. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed our video and enjoy the content. Please like and subscribe.